Camarones from hell, shrimp from hell. Like my wife said, Jesus wouldn't want you to eat these shrimp. Not only because somewhere in the Bible, I can't really tell you where, but somewhere in the Bible it says you can't eat shrimp, apparently. But the reason these shrimps are called Camarones a la Diabla is because they're flaming hot, they're spicy, they're the way, a la Diabla, they're the way the devil would want you to eat these shrimp. It's like the devil's eating these shrimp. So spicy. If you like spicy, I hope you'll enjoy this dish. And let me know if you've had this dish before. Camarones a la Diabla. Now, I am going to try to go very fast. I always say that. I know I always say that. But I'm very limited on energy on my phone. I already have most of my ingredients out. Not a lot of the ingredients. This is my plan. Very spicy sauce. So I need to have a very spicy sauce. And that's going to be the king of this recipe, the sauce. If I mess this sauce up, I don't have camarones a la Diabla. Nah, basically, I was looking at some recipes. Everyone uses different types of chili peppers. Most of them have guajillo. Most of them have chile de árbol. Most of them have chipotle. Not all of them, but I'm gonna use chipotle. I'm gonna use some weird chili pepper, dry chili pepper that I have. I don't really know if it's chile de árbol, but it's a dry chili. I don't have guajillo, but I have chile California. Hopefully that works. And we have some fried beans on the side. We're gonna have a little bit of rice. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna make rice from scratch. I had some frozen rice. So I'm just gonna heat the frozen rice. Hopefully everything works. Now my shrimp are frozen. So we're gonna try to work. Hopefully I'm done within 20 minutes. See how long my camera can withstand my my energy. I had like 15%. Look at me, 15% battery. No. Not good. All right, let's begin with our sauce. Our sauce is very important. The shrimp will be done very quickly. So I care about my sauce. And I was thinking, should I just use this flat top for my shrimp? Nah, I think I'm gonna use a saucepan or a frying pan. Yeah, I'm gonna use a frying pan. My classic frying pan. There you go. Wow, baby, there you go. I got this one. I got a good frying pan. That's gonna be it. We're gonna start with a little bit of a frying pan. There you go, looking good. Get our chili pods in the mix. Let's see what we got. We got some chile. This is chile. What kind of chile? Pasilla. Oh my God, this is pasilla. Oh, this is delicious. I don't need much of this then. I think I'm just gonna go with, this is such a delicious chile. I think I'm just gonna use two. I'm gonna use two. I'll come back. I need chile California, because that's what I got. There you go. I got some chile California, chile guajillo. Yeah, chile pasilla, it's not guajillo, chile California, because I don't have guajillo. This is not spicy. It just gives it that beautiful color. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. There you go. Gives it that delicious red color. Just a tiny bit spicy. Then we have this. This is spicy, but not super spicy, but it's spicy. So right now I'm just gonna try to toast everything. I'm gonna toast my my chilies. I'm gonna toast my garlic. Yeah, no oil, nothing. I'm just gonna let it all burn up in there. I want it to get a little bit of smokiness. I'm gonna try to get a little smokiness in here. This is gonna be the signature of this dish. So let's get a little bit of garlic. How about we use all this garlic? Yeah, let's use all of this garlic. Why not? There you go. There you go. We're just gonna, like I said, no cleaning, nothing. There's everything dry in there. I'm gonna try to toast whatever I can. All my dry ingredients, I'm just gonna try to toast them. There you go. A lot of garlic. What else should I toast? Oh, yeah, there you go. I got some black pepper whole right there. So look at that. We're gonna look at that. We're gonna try to toast that as well. There you go. High heat. Try to create a little toasty aroma, little smokiness in there. Toastiness. What else do we need? No, I think I'm gonna leave it there. Leave it there. Should I? No, I don't want to mix my tomato. I was gonna throw in my tomatoes in there, but I don't want to mix them. I don't want to mix my tomatoes in here because they have a liquid. If I start putting liquid with my dry stuff, I'm just gonna ruin what I'm trying to do, which is, you know, get a little toastiness and a little toasty aroma in here. Oh, I can already smell. Oh, I can smell the black pepper. The black pepper is really coming through. I'm waiting for that crackling sound. The chili pepper starts making crackling sound. When I start hearing a little bit of crackling sounds, like I'm making popcorn, that's when I'm gonna stop this. That's when I'm gonna start removing the stems, try to clean it out. Yes, I could have done it beforehand, but I got excited. I'm always a little excited. I don't want to just jump ahead. But I think the smartest way was actually to remove everything, remove the seeds, remove the stems before throwing them in here to toast them. But we'll be fine. In my other pan, well, this is toasting. I'm gonna get some refried beans. I love refried beans, and this dish just goes beautifully with refried beans. Luckily, I made some beans this Sunday, so we're gonna refry a little bit of beans, and they are just a little compliment to this dish. To get a little refried beans, I have a little bit here, a little secret here. This is a bacon fat. Ooh, yeah, of course I save my bacon fat whenever I use bacon. Of course I use it. Let me see. Gotta keep an eye on this. Gotta keep an eye on that. Look at that. That is just bacon lard right there. It's a little gross, a little dirty, but that's when you know. That's when you know you got the good stuff in there. Okay, so we're gonna throw in medium heat over here. You can barely tell, but look at that. I think we'll be fine with maybe 2 spoonfuls. Oh, the air is getting spicy. The air is getting spicy. Let me just tell you what's going on right now. You guys can't see it, but the air is getting spicy. I can already feel it in my throat from all the chili peppers here. And this is kind of what I was wanting. Did you guys hear the crackling? It's starting. It's starting. The fireworks are starting. Look at that. See that? You hear that? There you go. Oh, I just burnt everything. If you don't pay attention to your chili peppers, you'll burn them just like I did, and then you'll have a very bitter sauce. So, learn from my mistakes. See, this is a big no-no. This is a big no-no. You don't want... man, we're going to move forward. We'll be fine. But an advanced cook would never let this happen unless you're trying to do a purposely, like, burned sauce. What's up, Mini Man? What's up? Anyways, I got carried away with my lard. This is fine. This is fine. We're gonna start a salsa right now. Let me just get my beans going because I do want my beans to be ready. Let melt some of this. You know what? I'm gonna use this burnt one. This really burnt one. I'm just gonna throw it in here. Oh, this is hot. That's hot. I'm gonna get some of that smokiness. Just get in here. We already have some smokiness from the bacon because it's bacon lard. But we're gonna add a little chili in there in the oil. We're on high heat. Let's go. This is 2 big cups of beans. There you go. Look at some freshly made beans right there. Woo! Right on the lard. That is delicious. Oh, it's gonna get smoky in here. Get a little salt in there, just a little bit of salt. There you go. I just want to have this ready by the time I get started on my shrimp. My beans will be ready to go. Now here's the thing. This is something that happened right here. Those beans were cold. My lard was hot. How's your day going? My day is going amazing. Thank you for asking, and I hope your day is going fantastic too. And if it's not going fantastic, let's forget about how bad it was. And let's just focus on ourselves. You want to take a little breather and forget about what happened earlier in the day that ruined your day. All right? Anyways, we're going here. So like I was saying, the beans are cold. I can still feel them. They're very cold. So I need to bring that temperature back up. Let's come over here. I want you to see my salsa. Oh my God, this salsa is just ruined. But we'll make magic right now. We will make magic. This is what I got. I got some tomatoes, pre-washed tomatoes. There are whole pre-washed tomatoes right there. Look at that. We got a burnt pepper. I don't care. You know, I'm going in with all the seeds. Some people like to remove the seeds, and as you should, as you should remove the seeds. I'm not going to because I'm limited on time, and I want this to be spicy. We got a pasilla. If you've never had pasilla pepper, this is one. Oh, you can't even see. Let me get this out of the way. All right, this is pasilla pepper right here. And if you've never had pasilla, it's actually, if I can describe it as a raisin, an actual raisin. It's sweet. You can smell the sweetness in the air, and it's just delicious. It gives a little more complex flavor to your sauce. This one's Chile California. Now, normally this dish is traditionally made with chile guajillo, and that's like the red chili you use to make birria. But if you don't have guajillo, you have California, this is the one you use. It's basically a chili pepper that's red. It has a very, very slow heat and just full of flavor, and it gives it that bright red color. Very beautiful red color. That's mostly kind of like what you're looking for. Kind of like a paprika, but paprika's in powder form. There's a whole chili in there. It'll give it that little bit of spice and a lot of red. And remember, this is Camarones a la Diabla shrimp. It's like flaming hot shrimp. So yeah, there's gotta be chili peppers. Come on. Imagine making Camarones a la Diabla and there's no chili pepper. Right now I'm gonna try to get rid of all this burnt material. That was horrible. I don't know why. I got so carried away. Just let my chili peppers burn up. But look at that. We're trying to get rid of as many seeds as possible. Right? Look at that. Look at that. And the thing is, if you just start throwing all the burnt chili peppers in here, you're just eating ashes, and then your sauce is gonna be bitter. So I can definitely, like, this one's is already black, but I can definitely feel like the parts that are burnt. They're just like falling apart. There you go. There you go. Get all that out. Get all that out. Doing good. Ah. Ooh. Ah. Oh, look at that. Look at that. You can't even see. Look at that. It's all ashes down there. It's all ashes. Not cool. Not cool. Yeah. Look at that. Okay. That's all my chili peppers. How about we get all the garlic? Look at that beautiful garlic right there. This garlic really toasted, and it's so soft now. Look how soft that is. I love how soft it is. Look at that. What else? What else did I toast? I think I toasted some peppercorn, black peppercorns in there. And I kind of lost them because I was just throwing everything in. Look at that. We got some peppercorns in the mix. Let me try to save them, see where they are. Let me see. We got a few peppercorns. They're toasted peppercorns. Just to enhance the flavor a little more. There you go. I think I got all of them. The rest is just trash. There you go. This is all trash. So I'm happy with this. I'm gonna leave that right here. We're not done because I want to create a shrimp stock. We're gonna create a shrimp stock. I got a little bit of shrimp with the little tail ends. The tail ends are just amazing for flavor. I gotta go. Hope you get a 5859 more subscribers. Oh, thank you very much. That is a great blessing. I love that, man. What a blessing. Back to our beans. Look at that beauty. Now they're sizzling. We can just mash them a little bit. Start mashing our beans a little bit, and we will be golden. That's what I wanted. Look at that. Now, It's super bubbling. Now I'm turning off, I'm lowering the heat to the lowest point because I know this is already at a boiling point. So I'm just gonna mash, mash, mash. And let me say something about people that like to blend their beans. Blending your beans is not the same texture as mashing your beans. You just get them very, very different texture. And I always prefer a mashed bean over a blended bean. Blended beans are for those commercial kitchens that are just lazy and they just want to send out a lot of bean burritos. What is this, Taco Bell blending our beans? No, we're home cooking, baby. We don't need to blend this. I mean, if I was in a rush, maybe I'd be blending them. But look at that. Look how creamy they're getting. Look at that. Just keep pushing down the starch on those beans. They get creamy. I've noticed that some people like to add milk. Isn't that crazy? They add milk to this just to get them even creamier. But I think that's all whatever. Well, that's perfect. Oh, they got a little heat. Just like our shrimp is spicy, those beans are spicy too. Anyway, back to our shrimp right here. We're gonna add a little bit of water. We're gonna keep this at high heat. We're going back to high heat. You know what? I was about to do something really stupid. I was about to lose the opportunity to not toast my shrimp. This is beautiful. Get some oil in here, or maybe even some more lard right there. I was about to throw in water and miss the opportunity to like get these shrimp a little bit more flavor. I'm always getting ahead of myself. It's like I'm thinking and I'm not thinking at the same time. Get rid of all that water. They've been sitting, we've just been thawing them. Look at that, look how jiggly they are. We know they're thawed. Okay, back to our bowl. We're gonna sprinkle them with a little garlic powder. Look at that. Put a little garlic powder, a lot. There you go, a lot of garlic powder. If you really want them to be garlicky, there you go. How about a little bit of oil? Just throw in a little bit of olive oil right in there. There you go. And then we throw in a little bit of little black pepper. That's it. Very simple. All we're trying to do is to try, lightly fry them. Just to lightly fry them and have them ready to incorporate our sauce there. Yeah. Let me see. Oh, I'm wondering if I should remove the tail ends. Should I just do this right now? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm constantly changing my plan. And as I'm going, I'm always thinking like, this is even better. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna remove the tails. There's so much flavor in our tails. Look at that. We're gonna remove our tails, and we're gonna fry those tails. Real good. Because here's the thing about shrimp. I like to not overcook them. Whenever I overcook a shrimp, I did a bad job. So I want them to be very tender when they're ready. Okay, there it is. There it is. Looks like I've removed every single tail end. Look at that. Our shrimp one side, our tail end on another. This is what I'm gonna do. Back to our skin, or to our thing. I'm gonna throw in my tail. There you go. Just get a little flavor in there. Look at that. See how they're changing color? Look at that. We're getting that aroma in there. We're getting the shrimpy aroma in the air. Oh, that's beautiful. That is just beautiful. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Get some shrimpy flavor in there. Get some shrimpy flavor in there. And then, where's my water? Where's my water? Here's my water. I'm gonna create this small little stock, very little bit of stock in there. High heat. I want to create a shrimp stock because because this is gonna be in my water for my sauce. I want that shrimpy flavor. I don't want to throw away my shrimp tails before I use them. High heat, high heat, high heat. What else do I need? This is gonna be like final step right here. This is gonna be final step. So I'm just gonna put this aside. I'm gonna focus on something else in the meantime. I'm gonna focus on some shrimp and some veggies and rice. This is another side. Look at that. Beautiful rice. It was frozen. And a little bit of veggies. Look at that. With rice and veggie. Look at that. Oh, baby, it's going to be delicious. Look at me. I'm a healthy boy right there. That's a healthy boy right there. I'm going to put this in the microwave. That's how I get my nutrients. Put it in the microwave. 2 minutes. Frozen rice, frozen veggies. You know what? I said 2 minutes? Never mind. I lied. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Let's forget about it. 3 minutes. Okay, back to our stock. I think this stock is smelling fishy. It's smelling shrimpy. That's what I wanted. It's garlicky. It's not the deepest flavor stock, but let's taste it. It's very watery. It's not what I was hoping for. Let's see if it got a little flavor in there. I mean, it just tastes like water that tastes like shrimp. Not the best. I wouldn't do this again. All right, but that's what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Check this out. Ready? This is going straight to in my sauce. There you go. Got a good view right there. There you go. Right there. Right. Hot water right there with all the flavor, all the shrimp flavor right there. That's delicious. Okay, we're ready to start blending. We got some water in there. We might throw in a little bit of salt. There you go. A lot of salt right there. Oh, I ran out of salt. What else? Maybe a little white vinegar. I just want a little white vinegar. And I think I'm missing something. Oregano and cumin. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna throw in some oregano and cumin. How much vinegar did I use? I don't know. Maybe like 2 tablespoons. There you go. Oregano. That's like 1 tablespoon. 2 tablespoons of oregano. There you go. A little bit of cumin. I think, normally I don't like cumin, but when I'm dealing with a fishy dish like this, the oregano is so pungent that I like the way it covers the smell of shrimp. So oregano, salt. Oh, I can smell the oregano. It's coming through. That's what I wanted, actually. So I'm happy. I am so happy. Let's start blending this. Oh, it's not the best view. Come over here. I'm going to give you a better view over here. We're almost done. Oh, I'm forgetting another ingredient. I'm always forgetting stuff. What's going on with you? I want you to have the best view in the house. There you go. There you go. Best view in the house. Right there. We're going to throw in a little bit of... This is frozen chipotle. We're going to some chipotle in there. There you go. Just a frozen thing. Chipotle in adobo. That is chipotle in adobo. I think we're ready to blend. Let's start blending. Let's go. Turning it back on. One pull, then. There you go. How about we do another pull? Oh, we do one more pull. There you go. There you go. Now it's blending. Come on, blend it up. I want it smooth. it. There you go. Give it to me. Now refill my salt. That's enough. Let's give it a taste test. see how it did. It's a little thicker than I wanted. I might have to add a little bit more water. Let's go to taste. Ooh! Ah! 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 That's kind of good. Add a little bit more salt. A little bit more vinegar. That is spicy. That's what I wanted. I might have to add a little bit more water. And you know what? Just to be a little crazy, if I had shrimp bouillon, I used shrimp bouillon, shrimp powder. But I don't know. What's up? I'm back, Lawfun. I'm back. I'm Miniman on oh, right on, Mini, right on. Thank you very much, Lawfun. Appreciate it. We're gonna use 1 tablespoon of chicken MSG, chicken bouillon. I love it. And you know what? Just to be a little crazy, a little bit of soy sauce. I don't know why I like a little bit of soy sauce. That's my special touch. It's gonna be shrimpy. Oh, I need to add more water. Yeah. There you go. There you go. That's what I want. I want a little smoother. It was too thick. It looked like a paste. We're not trying to make a paste. We're trying to make a salsa. There you go. There you go. There you go. Blend, 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 blend. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. I think this is tasting delicious. One more taste. Look how thick it looks. See that? Mmm. Ooh. Mmm. Oh, wow. Spicy. Smoky. Mm-hmm. What else? Salty. That's perfect. Woo! I like it. Anyways, we don't need this anymore. Let's put it to the side because what I need to worry about is just to do a little quick dancing with my shrimp. My shrimp needs a little dancing in here. They've already been seasoned with garlic powder. Let me add a little salt. I don't think I added enough salt. There you go. Garlic powder, olive oil. I think that's it. I might add a little bit of lemon. Why not? Give it a little, just a little lemon squeeze. Because I'm feeling generous. There you go. Just a little lemon squeeze. There you go. Okay, high heat. We're gonna saute them real quick. Very quick. Very, very quick. Look at that. I want you to pay attention to how quick they get done. Look at that. Oh, I missed a little tail end right here. Oh, look at that. Throw it in the trash. There you go. Look at that. We're on high heat. We're gonna dance them. Look at that. See that? See how quick they get? And all I want is to get that little bit, just a little bit of a stir fry in here on high heat. Let them kind of curl, kind of dance in the flavors. Look at that. That's kind of what I was looking for. And we're gonna get them out. We're gonna get them out. It's just a little quick dance on high heat, like I said. Come on, this looks good. This looks delicious. Woo! Oh, it's actually smelling delicious. Anyways, they're not fully cooked. So I keep, they're not fully cooked. But come on. I want a little bit more action in there. They look a little dead. Come on, give me a little bit more action. Come on, come on. Okay, something's happening. There you go. Come on, come on, come on. Now, I don't want to overcook them here, but I do want them to do something. My mistake could have been that there was a little bit too much liquid in there. I'm not really getting what I wanted, but the show must continue. I'm going to put them back where they were. They're still a little raw. No big deal. We're going to use the same space for my sauce. I'm going to finish cooking my sauce. We're on high heat. There you go. Oh, that is delicious. That is delicious. That is so good. We're going to add a little bit more water just to clean my blender out. Get all that flavor out. Look at that. Get all that flavor out. Oh, just like Grandma taught you, right? Mama told you. There you go. That's the way you do it. We're on high heat. Let's keep mixing this beauty. This is the sauce. The sauce is the signature of the dish. If you ruin this sauce, I mean, you're just making shrimp. That's it. But this sauce is what makes it a la Diabla, right? If you can't make a sauce from scratch, just put some hot sauce from a bottle. Call it a day. What's up? Question. Did you ever delete the comment on my normal Mini-Man account? I don't think so. I don't delete comments. Valerie Dos Valo liked and subbed. Ew, I like it. Thank you very much. I get excited with a like and a sub. Sorry, sometimes I get a little too excited. Anyways, back to our sauce. Keep stirring, stirring, stirring. We're on high heat. Remember, we are on high heat. We did increase the amount of liquid, so I'm just gonna try to play with this. This should be done in approximately 5 minutes because all I want is for that sauce to really come together, make it to turn into its own thing. Then we're gonna add back our shrimp. Our shrimp is gonna be dancing in that sauce. You know what? I think I'm gonna add the shrimp right now because I do want to finish quick. Wait, let me taste it. Let me taste it. Let me get a spoon. Let's see. Oh my God, that's so good. I can taste the cumin. Wow. Normally I'm a hater of cumin, but it goes so well in this dish. Look at that. Let's add our prawns, our shrimp, however you want to call them. Yeah, I might have done a little bit too much sauce for shrimp, but I'll just save the sauce for some other time. I'll just freeze it, and then I'll be like, yeah, Camarones a la Diabla one more time. There you go. Look at that. Look at that beauty. Yeah, I might have overdone it with the sauce. That's way too much sauce. That's just way too much sauce. We'll let it continue. I got sauce happy. Yeah. It's all chili and tomato with a little bit of shrimp flavor. Anyways, back to my rice and veggies. Let's see how they're doing. Yeah, I like to cook in the microwave. Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with cooking in the microwave. Okay. This thing is still a little cold, so we're gonna transfer it over here. Look at that. Ooh, never mind. That's looking good. Oh, you can't even see it. This is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna start stirring this up. Look at that. Look at that. And then this is just a quick rice and veggies. It's a hack. This is what you're learning, a hack. I mean, it's better than minute rice because it's actual, you know, it's rice we did. And look at that, how beautiful this is coming in. It's so much vegetable because I do like my veggies. And then this is what we're gonna do to make it taste even better. A little butter. Butter saves the day all the time. Check this out. We got maybe, what is that, quarter of a little bar. I'm gonna spread it around my plate. There you go. Ooh. And let's put it back in the microwave. It's not as hot as I want it to be, but it's coming along. How about 2 more minutes? Let's check out our shrimp. See that beauty? Oh, beauty! Oh, yes. Yes, please. Yes, please. We're still on high heat. Our shrimp is dancing beautifully here. Oh, yes. And you can tell that the shrimp really likes this bath. Look how beautiful they're turning. And they're curling in because they like how cozy that chili flavor is. Those shrimp, they just love the cozy chili. See, the thing about making like a lot of seafood, I don't like making too much. Like there's food that I'll make for leftovers to have, but for shrimp, I can't really do that. I store it in the refrigerator, and then I want to try it tomorrow. You put it in the microwave. It's not the same. Never the same. So, fortunately, this is only dinner for two. What's up, Elizabeth the Houston? The Houston. Elizabeth Houston. Elizabeth the Houston. Anyways, it looks like this is coming along. I'm happy. I am very happy with this. The rice looks delicious. The shrimp looks delicious. The beans look so good. Maybe a little too dry. Some people like very runny beans. These beans ended up a little bit on the dry side, but I like a good dry bean. Nothing wrong with the dry bean. It's the flavor that counts, am I right? There you go. I think I'm ready. I'm ready to plate. Ooh, and then we're gonna plate it with some avocado. The avocado makes the difference. Let's get ready for plate. Low heat there. Oh baby, look how beautiful this came out. Look at that. Look at that, just white rice, mixed vegetables from the frozen section. There you go. You put them in the microwave at this point for 5 minutes, because I did 3 minutes in the beginning and then 2 more minutes. Beautiful steamed rice with butter. Oh, that's all you need, baby. Maybe, you know what I would do? I don't know why, when I'm dealing with shrimp, I like a little garlic. So we're gonna put a little garlic powder. Just a little garlic powder. Garlic butter, right? Like your garlic bread? Well, there you go, garlic rice. And then we just mix in that garlic flavor, the garlic aroma. Woo! It's in the air, I love it. It's buttery. Look how shiny it got from all that butter. That's what we want. That is so. Let's give it a taste. Oh yeah. Ooh, that's delicious. At the end of the day, presentation does matter. So check this out. Look how you can make this easy, instant rice we just got from the refrigerator. Make it all presentable. We can sell this for like 15 bucks now. Yeah, just pack it in beautifully. There you go. Put it in here. Look at that beauty. Oh, someone cares. Someone cares about their family, right? It's like, whoa, where'd you buy this from? Okay, we got a little mound of rice. Let's get a little beans and shrimp, right? Okay, let's get our shrimp. Get our shrimp going. Look at that beauty. Oh man. Look at that. And then the sauce in there with the white rice. Now the white rice, I have to tell you guys something. The white rice is very neutral. It's only butter. Oh, you can't even see. It's only butter and garlic powder, no salt. So it doesn't matter because our shrimp is just packed with spicy flavor, right? And then we'll finish this up over here. I'm all over the place. I'm telling you. So that's looking beautiful. Let me get a little bit more. Let me get a little bit more a la Diabla sauce right on my shrimp right there. Oh, get all that thick stuff. Look at that. That's the thick stuff right there. And then, we get a little bit of our bean. Now these beans are, like I said, a little dry, but I think it's a good It's a good mix of textures, you know? They're a little, kind of like mashed potato-y. Right? They're like a mashed potato bean instead of those runny beans you get from the blender. And then you get that beautiful, just flaming hot shrimp. There you go. When you say a la diabla, that's what you mean, right? The shrimp and the rice is very nice, but you can change those beans. Dr. Mark J. Masser, New York. I like that. Why would I change the beans? I love beans. But that's a good suggestion. Let's try it out. Thank you for your comment, doctor. There you go. Ooh, with a little bit of, should I? Yeah, with a little bit of rice. Let me see. Here's the thing. I just grew up eating beans, so I put beans on everything. Mexican. This is a Mexican dish. Oh, let's go. Now, I like to be honest. The flavor's there. The flavor nailed it. The shrimp overcooked. I did overcook the shrimp. They are tough. They are rubbery. That's what I get for getting frozen shrimp and not measuring the amount of heat I'm doing. Shrimp should go in and out real quick. Well, let me tell you something about these beans, though. These beans with a little tortilla. Like mashed potatoes, I'm telling you. Like mashed potatoes. What do you say? Oh, what I meant, I say, was kind of those things they don't look as. Oh, they fit very well with the dish, but please enjoy. I get it now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. When I'm in a hurry, I'll make rice in Instant Pot. Yes. So because I'm in a hurry as well, I just froze some rice. So, pro tip: make a lot of rice on your Instant Pot and then just freeze some rice. You'll have instant rice that you make yourself instead of that minute rice. So this is delicious, except that the shrimp is a little too tough. Look how tough it is. It shouldn't be this tough. It just shouldn't be this tough. Maybe it's the type of shrimp. I've never had this type of shrimp. It's like this huge shrimp. Anyway, thank you very much for watching my stream. I always appreciate your company. I enjoy your comments. I enjoy your criticism. That's what I live for. If you have something like this, let me know. Let me know what I could have done better. Let me know if I inspired you to do something similar. Let me know if in your culture there is a very similar dish like this that maybe doesn't use the same ingredients, but it's like kind of like the same dish. Anyways, have a good rest of your evening. I hope you enjoy your dinner. Thank you very much for those comments. Mr. Mark Messer. Are you a doctor, Mark? Well, thank you very much, doctor. I hope, enjoy your evening. Go for a walk. And be creative in the kitchen. You never know what you can invent. All right, have a good one. Bye-bye. If you make rice, conscious quinoas, what do you say? You can put them in the individual glass containers and Ziploc freeze bags. You can have them anytime you want. That's right. Good to know. Thanks for that. Where are you from? What part of the United States are you in? I am in the Midwest. Thank you for asking. I hope you have a wonderful day. And